Subnautica is one of my favorite games because it has a beautiful world, amazing story and horrifying creatures. But sadly, after playing it for over 6 years, it is unbelievably easy to beat. That's why today I installed the hardest mod for the game, the deathrun mod. It makes creatures 10 times more aggressive. Crafting recipes cost a whole fortune. The surface air is literally poisonous, and almost anything can kill you. So with that being said, let's see if a Subnautica veteran can beat the hardest Subnautica mod ever. Our first moments of the mod were already very chaotic, because as soon as we spawned in, our lifeboat immediately began sinking to the ocean floor, where it eventually tipped on its side. Now, the deathrun mod can throw your lifeboat anywhere in the ocean, from the mushroom forest all the way to the Reaper's backyard. But I actually got quite lucky and landed up in the kelp forest, which is actually a decently safe biome apart from some stalkers. But that doesn't mean it'll be easy, because if you want to beat the game, we have to make the escape rocket and cure the deadly Kara virus. Which means that we will need a ton of materials from all across the map. And while doing that now will be literally impossible, because the mod made the hostile creatures 10 times more aggressive, and with our current speed, we'll be a sitting duck to everything that the mod throws at us. So, our first big goal will be the sea glide, because it'll make me far faster and agile, which means that we might actually stand a chance against this mod. But as you can see, we currently don't even have the blueprint for it yet. So for that reason, I have to make a scanner tool to help me scan the sea glide fragments. I guess we have a scanner. It has no fucking battery, are you serious? Now, as you saw, I was a bit surprised when I found out it literally has no battery. So that kind of complicates things, because the acid mushroom needed to make this battery doesn't spawn in this biome. So now we have to swim 300 meters away from our lifeboat with no way to replenish our oxygen, because you know, the mod literally made the surface air unbreathable. And we have to find a way to beat that if we actually want to conquer this mod and also get the mushrooms. Bruh. And so I came up with a somewhat insane strategy. You see, I crafted myself 2 oxygen tanks, and I thought that with the 2 of them, it would just be enough to barely make it to the mushrooms and back to the lifeboat. But I soon realized I wasn't even able to make it halfway. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Come on, switch the O2 tank, come on, yeah. Come on! Come on, swim! Swim for your life, man! Oh, I just barely made it. For that reason, I made something I never made in my whole 6 years of playing Subnautica. The floating air pump. Now, in the base game, this thing was absolutely useless, since you could just surface up and breathe the air normally. But now, this will be our saving grace, because it'll filter out the toxic air and actually allow us to breathe. Give me the oxygen! With that, we finally managed to swim far enough and get our hands on the acid mushrooms. Oh my god, you've gotta be shitting me. I have to swim 200 meters just to get to my fucking lifeboat. Now, once I made it to the lifeboat, the only thing I needed was just 1 more copper for the battery. Oh no, no! Leave my balls alone, please! Wait. Yes, finally copper! No, don't die! Ah! Fuck! With that, we already got our first death. And we lost some of our possessions. But luckily, I did still manage to keep my copper, which meant we could finally make our first battery. But let's go, we actually made a battery, haha! With the increased oxygen, air pump filter and newly acquired scanner, we can finally go out and scan the sea glide fragments found in the safe shallows. And so I slowly began my 400 meter swim to finally obtain the blueprint. No. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, you gotta be sure. If you're confused why I didn't resurface and get myself oxygen sooner, well, I'm very happy to tell you that the mod added another very fun feature called nitrogen buildup. So just like in real life, if you sand too quickly, you can actually die because of the rapid expanding nitrogen in your blood. So the next time I wanted to try out another idea. I tried bringing the air pump pipes deep underwater, so I won't have to resurface and risk dying again. And thankfully my plan actually worked, which means we can finally focus on obtaining the sea glide fragments. Can you not? Can you not? Can you please leave me alone, please? We got the sea glide, this took me way too long. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. And once again, the mod made things harder. It made every single crafting recipe far more expensive than in the original game. And honestly, throughout the challenge, the more expensive recipes will be one of our biggest challenges. And so, after looking at the recipe, I started looting all of the caves, just like your average Romanian. But well, I made one very big mistake, because I spent way too long looting the caves and I didn't even check my hydration levels. Oh, I'm on 1 HP of water. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Ah! No! No! No, please! No! No! Goodbye, cruel world. It's been... and we lost everything. Yippee! Wow, so amazing! Ha! Now, at that moment, I honestly already wanted to quit the challenge, because I knew what I went through now wasn't even close to the things I will face in the future. But I decided to not give up. Even if it will take me over 30 hours, over 100 deaths, I will beat this mod. And so I once again collected a ton of materials and finally made the sea glide. Oh, we need a battery, you gotta be... Ah, you gotta be shitting me, man. Oh, yes. Is this it? Oh, fucking titanium. Yes, we got a copper. Yes. Ha. Oh, the speed. It's amazing. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck. With the sea glide, I am now one step closer to actually beating this death trap of a mod. But honestly, the sea glide alone will not be enough, because the mod added another extremely annoying feature. It increased the power consumption of everything in the game. If that wasn't worse enough, the power production is also lowered, which means crafting with my life pod will be impossible, because after we craft more than 3 materials, it literally dies on us. And so, we'll need to build an actual base of operations, which we can use to produce far more power. And even more, it will give us shelter. We can store more materials in there. And most importantly, I can make it in an actual decent spot, so I won't have to swim a whole kilometer just to get some loot. Oh, hello fish! Hello! Ha, do not blow me up! Now, the base itself won't be that expensive, but the actual builder tool, well, that's a whole nother story. Because, as you can see, the recipe is quite a bit more expensive to craft. So the computer chip and the wiring kit were a little bit annoying to get, but that really won't cause as many problems as the lithium, because it spawns in far more dangerous places. Now, at first, I thought of going to the mountain island, because it has a ton of lithium inside its caves. But I quickly realized that would be a bad idea, since I literally wouldn't be able to breathe the surface air. That's when another idea popped into my head. You see, there's a large mushroom forest that has a ton of lithium near me, but sadly, it was covered in radiation. So I scoured the terrain, and luckily I found a spot which isn't littered with radiation. Lithium! We got it! Let's go! I feel like I just lost my virginity! Once I returned to my base, I also made a knife to fend off the alien creatures. Oh yes, is it not cool? Okay, don't cut your pee-pee off. And a repair tool to repair the life pod. With that, the only thing I had to get was a few more materials, almost get molested by a stalker, and finally make the builder tool. Oh, let's go, finally. The builder is made, so we can actually build a base. Now, we finally got ourselves an oxygen tank, some tools, a sea glide, and finally, the builder tool. Which means we can survive the harsh conditions of this mod a bit easier now. But we're still not out of the water yet. As you've most probably seen now, for the past hour I had a countdown to the Aurora's explosion. Now, in the base game, the Aurora exploding causes you literally almost no problems. But here, it's one of the worst things to happen, because it literally kills you anywhere in the map if you're caught in a depth above 100 meters. Despite the fact that I can get blown into smithereens, my dumbass still decided to risk my life and build the base because, well, I was way too impatient. I think I'm gonna build my base right over here. It's in a good spot. At least I think so. Hopefully I won't regret building it here. And so I laid down the foundation, built the living compartment, constructed a solar panel, and with barely a few minutes to spare, made the hatch. We finally managed to build the basic necessities for the base. Haha! With the Aurora's explosion happening in literally 1 minute, I was cutting it way too close. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. But luckily, I managed to find a deep cave near the base and quickly headed into it. Please be alright. Oh, damn! The explosion reached this deep. It's like your mother farted. Haha, okay, that was not funny. And thankfully, we also managed to unlock the radiation suit, which will be absolutely essential for our survival. Because the Aurora's explosion caused radiation to spread across the whole map, 30 meters deep underwater. And without the radiation suit, we won't be able to resurface and get ourselves air. Thankfully, the recipe to make it is very cheap, or else we would really be in some big trouble, because radiation from the Aurora is already spreading across the map. Now, the lead wasn't a big issue, because I already had plenty of it in my life pod. I just needed fiber mesh, which is acquired by heading to the kelp forest and getting the kelp with the use of some advanced British techniques. With that, we got everything we needed to finally make it. Boom! Radiation suit has been acquired, so now I won't grow a fucking third leg. Or a fourth one. And so we can set aside our worries of power, radiation and storage buildup. But just as my axe wasn't satisfied with 3 inches, I'm not satisfied with this. Because I'm nowhere near curing the virus or building the rocket yet. So, our next big goal will be the Seamoth, since it will allow us to explore the map 10 times faster. It provides protection from the hostile creatures, and most importantly, it's a portable oxygen tank, so I'll actually be able to last more than 10 seconds underwater. But as with the Siglite before, we don't have the recipe to construct the Seamoth yet. So once more, it is time we get our magnificent scanner tool out and scan the 2 things we need to make the Seamoth. The Seamoth fragments itself and the mobile vehicle bay fragments. And let me tell you, this mod was not messing around, because it literally doubled or tripled the amount of scans I have to do to unlock a certain blueprint. And coupled with the greater aggression of the creatures, it was literally a painful experience just to get the mobile vehicle bay. No! Oh, get away from me, please! I don't want to lose my virginity! Wait, I think we got it. Oh, nice, we got a mobile vehicle bay. Oh, that's amazing. That's fucking amazing. Now, in all honesty, I almost lost my mind just getting a mobile vehicle bay. But we still have to unlock the Seamoth fragments, which are located 1000 meters from my base. And so I traveled to the grassy plateaus and scanned all 8 of the Seamoth fragments. We need 1 more. There it is! There it is! I think we got it. I think we finally got it. Please. Oh, haha, let's go! We got a fragment! Surprisingly, getting the fragments was very easy. But quickly, I realized that my suffering was just beginning. Huh? Hydrochloric acid! How the fuck do you make that? This feels like I'm gonna make something in a math lab. I'm gonna turn into Walter White. If we compare the new and old recipes, it's actually a day and night difference between them. And obtaining the materials is going to be quite hard, because we'll need to go into dangerous biomes, extreme depths, and we won't be able to see anything. But honestly, that can wait, because as I was searching for the Seamoth, I found one of the most important wrecks to our progression. Why, you might ask yourself? Well, because it has a ton of human corpses inside it. Wait, wrong script. Yes, it has one extremely important blueprint we need to beat the game. The modification station, which will allow us to make all of the endgame tools we need. Now that I've scanned everything, I went onto the internet to see what we actually need for the hydrochloric acid, and I realized how I could obtain the materials for it. I just needed 3 deep mushrooms, so I'm going to need to go into the blood kelp zone, where a bunch of warpers want to steal my virginity. Hello, deep scary biome, how are you? Where are the mushrooms? Oh, yes, mushrooms! I can get high! Good, we have everything we need. We can leave! We can leave this place! Oh, this is gonna take me a while to get back, yep. After the long journey back to my base, I put the mushrooms in my storage. And secondly, I looked at what else I needed for the Seamoth. Aerogel. And it would seem it's made out of some red rubies and also some weird looking drug plants. Luckily, I could find both of these materials in the sparse reef. But for some reason, I again decided to be very dumb and go into this biome in the middle of the night. Man, I literally can't see anything. This is horrifying as hell. Oh, this was a bad idea, coming here at night time, bro. I literally can't see anything. How the hell am I gonna find the pipe? Oh, wait. Yes, this is what we need. Nice. And a ruby. Good, yes. Somehow, I actually managed to navigate through the eerie darkness. Oh, well, I'll be damned, I thought I wasn't even gonna find it. Oh. And even more, I found another wreck in the area, which has several vital parts we need to beat the game, like the vehicle upgrade console and the moon pool. Oh, okay, this is epic. With this, we'll be able to recharge our Seamoth and provide all of our future vehicles with crucial upgrades. Now that I got myself the hydrochloric acid and the aerogel, the last thing I needed for my Seamoth was just some enameled glass, which you can get by literally molesting some stalkers. Please leave me alone. Bro, they're chasing me! Can you stop, please? What? Oh, what shit? Oh, I found it! Oh, finally. And with that, I only had to craft all of the materials together, craft the mobile vehicle bay, and go ahead and finally make it. Okay, let's climb on this beautiful bastard and finally make the Seamoth. Yes, finally. Oh. Oh. I gotta make another power cell. Oh, let's go. You guys don't know how long this took. Okay, this is literally amazing. Being able to not have to worry about oxygen and just being able to be fast. This is insane. This is gonna make progress like 100 times easier. Like, look at this. With the newly obtained Seamoth, things were actually starting to look good for us. We had a reliable method of transportation and even a base. But sadly, we have encountered another issue. The radiation is eating at the power. Oh. You see, the Aurora's radiation has spread all the way to my base, and it's severely draining our power output. Now, I could just reconstruct my base somewhere else, but that actually wouldn't fix the problem since the radiation will keep spreading across the map. Plus, if we actually want to beat the game, we need to get the rocket ship blueprints, which are conveniently in the Aurora. So with that, our next big goal will be repairing the Aurora's radioactive drive core and obtaining the rocket blueprints. But as with everything up until now, doing that won't be that easy, because traversing the Aurora is impossible without the propulsion cannon and the laser cutter. And so I went ahead and checked the recipes. Oh shit, this actually isn't that expensive. I can actually get this. Now, mainly what I needed was just 1 magnetite for the propulsion cannon and 2 diamonds for the laser cutter. And so, in search of these 2 materials, I went to my favorite biome of all, the Jellyshroom Caves. Bro, look at this! I literally can't see anything, it's literally green, it's like I'm in Chernobyl! Now, As I entered the caves, I had 4 problems on my hands. The usual oxygen and nitrogen alongside the more aggressive fish, and finally, another very cool thing the mod added, power draining of the sea moth. It consumes so much power, you gotta be shitting me! So now every time I exit it, it drains a certain amount of power depending on the depth, which means I could literally get stranded in the middle of nowhere. With that, I had to be very strategic with my dives, and after some time I managed to get all of the magnetite and diamonds I needed for the tools. But even more, I found a human structure, which should grant us a ton of new blueprints. Weird dangling things, get away from me, please do not be like my weird uncle. While I was down there, I even managed to unlock the ultra high capacity tank, which we can make later down the line to literally double our oxygen supply. Okay, oh no, no! Fuck! Why? After once more obtaining my materials, I went back to my base, made my tools, and began my journey to the Aurora, where I'll most definitely encounter at least one of the extremely aggressive Reaper Leviathans. This is gonna be my first encounter with a Reaper, because they're 100 times more aggressive. Like, they'll swim across the whole map just to get you. So, I left my Seamoth behind and continued on foot. My life is expendable. The Seamoth is not. I'm not making it again. Shut up! Oh, it's there. It's there. Hello, Reaper. No, it is me. It is me. Run! Run! Ah! No! Leave me be! No! Where is it? Run for your puny life! After almost screaming my vocal cords out, I finally entered into the Aurora. Bro, I literally can't see anything! What's up with this radiation? Brother, it's like I'm literally in Chernobyl! So after I used my propulsion cannon to remove the obstacles, I headed to repair the drive core. The usually traversing the Aurora is already quite hard, but this mod made it nearly impossible, and I literally couldn't see any of the hostile creatures wanting to kill me. Shit, it's sucking my blood! It's sucking me! Normally I would like that, but right now I'm not liking it, okay? Once I entered the drive core, my visibility was almost lower than my body count. Now I tried to fight off the blood-sucking bleeders with the use of my propulsion cannon, but despite my best efforts, I was still overpowered. With that, I returned to the Aurora and avoided the Reaper. Okay, I don't think it saw me. Hopefully. Ah! No! Oh, fuck! No, it's behind me! Oh! At least, I thought so. Oh, let's go, we got everything! Now that we have finally repaired the drive core, the Aurora's radiation will slowly clear out of the map. And thankfully, it even made the inside air of the Aurora breathable, which means exploring the ship was an absolute breeze. I collected a bunch of prawn suit fragments, and eventually, even the rocket. And we got the rocket, nice! Okay, that's everything we need. Now we can get the hell out of here. And so I slowly waddled to the front of the Aurora. Go into the stratosphere! Where I once again had to encounter the Reaper Leviathan. Oh shit! No! Swim like there's no tomorrow! Okay, I think we're good. Get the hell out of here! When I returned to my base, the radiation has already subsided, which meant that we once again had more energy available. And because of that, it was finally time for us to make a moon pool, which will allow us to recharge the extremely power-hungry Seamoth. Boom! We got a moon pool! Boom! Now we can actually recharge our Seamoth. This is amazing. Things were actually starting to look good for us. We have oxygen, food, water, power, safety, and we even managed to repair the Aurora, with a few minor hiccups, of course. Honestly, we went from barely surviving to now almost thriving. But you see, if we want to actually beat this mod, we will need to go deep. Extremely into areas filled with extreme pressures, heat and danger. And well, the Simaf just isn't going to cut it, because its current crush depth is at 300 meters. Literally, not even a fifth of the depth we need to traverse to beat the game. So with that, we must construct two vehicles made for deep sea exploration. Firstly, the prawn suit, a mecha capable of taking any creature head on and the capacity to obtain a ton of materials. And secondly, the Cyclops, a literal mobile fortress which will be able to hold all of my materials, food and water. Now all of those things are very cool, but honestly they're literally of no use to me, because you can explore the deeper waters perfectly fine with just the prawn suit. So you might be asking yourself, well, why the hell would I want to make the Cyclops then? Well, if we want to beat the game, we need to build a rocket ship, which needs one particular part known as the Cyclops shield generator, which can only be crafted with a Cyclops fabricator. So yeah, this is going to be fun. And so I started off this journey by going to the mushroom forest to search for the first two Cyclops blueprints. Is this the hole unlocked? Yeah, we got the hole! Let's go! Nice. Ah! What the fuck? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh! Yes, we finally got it! We can leave the wretched... We can leave this wretched place! Oh, finally! Now, as you saw, obtaining these fragments was no easy task, and it literally took me until nightfall to get 2 out of the 3 fragments. The only one left was the engine fragment. Now, luckily, I managed to get 2 of them while exploring the Aurora, but I still needed 2 more. And well, let's just say obtaining them wasn't going to be easy, because they literally spawn behind the Aurora, where over a dozen vodka-induced reapers are waiting to devour me. This is probably going to be a suicide mission. I don't think I'm going to return. And this is where it begins. Life or death. Probably death. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I need one more. I need one more. Okay, we managed to get 1 without dying. Now we need 1 more. Bro, where's the engine? Man, you know what? Fuck it. If I die, I die. Ah, it's behind me. Ah, I see a shadow. Please. Engine. Engine. Yeah, here it is. Ah. Ah, shit. We got it. We got it now. Oh, oh. Oh. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. I got what I needed. What the fuck is this recipe? Now we have finally obtained the blueprint, which, as you can see, requires some expensive materials. The biggest problem being the uraniumite and the nickel ore, because, you see, normally in the base game, you would create deep sea vehicles so you can collect the deep materials. But this time we have to dive into those deeper waters, firstly, just so we can get the materials for the vehicles. Which means obtaining the materials should be impossible, right? Well, kinda, because if we want to go down there with just my O2 tank, I would drown before even making it to the last river where the nickel spawns. But you see, we can improvise. Because as you know, a while back, I got myself the modification station blueprints and the ultra high capacity oxygen tank blueprints. So, for that reason, I made the station and constructed the oxygen tank. Let's go! Look at that oxygen! We have now doubled our oxygen supply, so this is gonna be a literal major help. But we can still make it more effective. You see, if I get 2 kelp and make it into fiber mesh, I can then turn that into a rebreather, which will actually recycle my CO2 into oxygen. Nice rebreather! Now I can actually last 10 times longer in it. Yes. Now, that fixes the oxygen problem. But we still have one other problem. The mod literally made it impossible to swim under 500 meters because it added a personal crush depth. So basically the water pressure will give us a very convenient death by squeezing our insides out. But honestly, fixing this problem wasn't even that hard. since I just had to head back to one of my previous crashes. Ow. And obtain the reinforced dive suit, which will extend our crash depth to infinity. Let's go! And the reinforced dive suit is now ours. Haha! With that, we were now finally prepared to venture down into the depths. But just as I was about to dive in, an amazing idea hit me. Instead of constantly risking my life swimming back to my Seamoth and dodging warpers, why not just build a base down there? With the base, you know, I could easily replenish my oxygen without needing to head all the way back and risk getting my pee-pee cut off. So, I got all the materials I needed, and with my newly obtained oxygen tank, rebreather, dive suit and base idea, I headed to the entrance of the Lost River. Okay, time to go into the deep scary cave, haha. Where is it? Oh shit, there he is! Please leave me alone! Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Bro, I can't see anything. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my, this is deep as hell. Hello, please do not take my virginity, haha. Hold on, we officially made it. Once I made it down there, I constructed a multi-purpose room and equipped it with a bioreactor. And we got power now, haha, so we can actually recharge our oxygen. Now, we just gotta find the nickel. And let's just say obtaining the nickel wasn't going to be easy, because the Lost River has a ton of hostile creatures, one of which is the deadly Ghost Leviathan. Oh no! Oh, it's chasing me! Get away! Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay, where the hell is the nickel? Why are you still chasing me? Yes, nickel! Okay, we got one! Haha! So, that's two! That's two! Oh, the Ghost Leviathan! The Ghost Leviathan! Ah, it's chasing me! Run, little one! Swim for your life! What the fuck? It followed me! No, 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 no! Ah! What the fuck? Huh? Where did it go? Where did it go? Somehow, the Ghost Leviathan glitched out of the map, which meant obtaining the rest of the nickel wasn't even that hard. Wait, oh, we got all the nickel we need, let's go! The only thing I had to get now was the uranianite, which was in the Blood Kelp forest I came in through. And let's just say, the warpers weren't that happy to see me. Oh no, 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 chase me there. Leave me be! Okay! No! Bro, I just got all the uranium I needed! Boom, that's it. Now we can finally leave this wretched place go. After obtaining those two materials, I was already exhausted. Haha, I'm gonna lose my mind. But thankfully, obtaining the rest of them was a bit easier, which meant that we finally made the Cyclops. Alrighty then, let's make the Cyclops. Let's go! Oh, this took way too long. Oh no, this is honestly amazing. This is amazing, yeah. Eh? What the fuck? Why is it on fire? And so we finally got ourselves the Cyclops, which will be a major help for us because again, we needed to craft the Cyclops shield generator for the rocket. But sadly, we can't beat the game with just the Cyclops alone, since its crush depth is literally at 500 meters, and increasing it to go deeper would just be way too expensive. So, the second thing I need is the prawn suit, because this thing will actually allow us to go into extreme depths and obtain a ton of materials with its drill arm. Thankfully, I already got 5 out of the 6 fragments needed for the prawn suit while exploring the Aurora. I just needed one more, and so I headed to the floating islands where I would find the last fragment. There it is, we found it, nice! Bro, 3 of them are chasing me! No, 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 no. Nice. Oh, let's go, we got it! We finally have everything. Let's go! With that, we now have the Cyclops made and the prawn suit blueprint is acquired. I just needed the drill arm and the grapple arm blueprints. And luckily, I already obtained the drill arm while exploring the Blood Kelp zone. But I still needed the grappling arm because without it, our mobility will be almost next to zero. Unfortunately, the blueprint is in the dunes, one of the most dangerous biomes in the game, and home to over 10 Reaper Leviathans. Ah, welcome to the dunes! Haha! I might die, I honestly don't know. Suicide mission again!
Detecting multiple Leviathan class.
I know!
In the region. Are you
Oh, it's chasing me! It's chasing me! Haha, you can't get me, haha. Oh yeah, this is it! This is it, we got it! And luckily, I managed to obtain it without any major hiccups. I just only had to get away without dying. Okay, run! Or swim, I don't know, just don't let it catch your booty! Haha! Stupid dumb fish! Haha! Oh, look at it, there it is. Ha! I'm not scared of you anymore. You're weak. Ah! Oh, fuck, no, never mind. Ah! No, it's chasing me now! Ah! I should not have done it! I should not have done it! Ah! No, no! Outmaneuver it! Outmaneuver it! Run! And so I just narrowly escaped the Reaper's jaws, which meant that we now have all of the blueprints we need and we can focus on actually building all of them. Now, most of the materials weren't difficult to get, but I just needed some more sulfur and nickel, which meant I had to return to the Lost River. But this time, we have to improvise even more, since the sulfur can only be found in the extremely toxic Green River. Now, after a bit of pondering, I came up with a plan. I went up and cut a bunch of kelp and turned that into a ton of medkits, and I was hoping I could heal myself faster than the poisonous river would hurt me. And with that, I began my descent once again. Haha, I am losing my mind. Ow! My balls are melting off! As I was swimming through the last river, my health was quickly depleting. But with all of my medkits, obtaining the sulfur and nickel was of no challenge to me. Oh yeah, nickel, nice! And even more nickel. Okay, these did take me a little bit of a while, but we finally got everything. So now we can go back on the surface. And so after collecting blueprints and materials for ages, I returned to the surface and finally made the prawn suit. Alrighty then, let us make the prawn suit. Haha! The mecha is complete! Damn, son! Damn, son! Hey! Let's go! Amazing. But sadly, just like with the Seamoth, it drains energy when exited. So we will have to be extremely careful because we can get stranded in the middle of the ocean with no way back. But besides that, I constructed the vehicle upgrade console and made the 2 prawn suit arms. Look at it! It's amazing! It is amazing! Haha! Now we have gotten ourselves the amazing Cyclops and prawn suit, which means that after all of the preparation, it was finally time to head down into the lava zone, where we will get the rest of the materials we need for the rocket and as well cure the coronavirus that has infected the whole planet. But you see, it's not going to be that easy, because as always the mod has made everything way harder. You know, normally you would go down to the Lost River with the prawn suit to get all of the materials needed to upgrade its crush depth to be able to go to the lava zone. But now we can't do that because the Mark 1 depth module needs kyanite, which is found 400 meters below its crush depth in the lava zone. And well, after a lot of thinking, I came up with another plan. I'll go to the precursor thermal plant found in the volcano, where I'll recharge my oxygen and open a portal to the surface, where I can just go to my base and make the prawn suit depth module there. The only problem was that the trip was gonna be extremely long and dangerous, so I made myself another oxygen tank just in case. Okay then, hopefully with 2 tanks we'll have enough. With that, I finally started my journey to the lava zone. Oh, okay, into the abyss we go. Oh, damn. Alright then, we're falling into the abyss. Oh, yippee, haha. With that, I slowly took my prawn suit through the last river, and I used its grappling arm to make it on the top of the giant cove tree, where I was literally draining every last bit out of its crush depth. With that, I think it's time we get going, huh? Hopefully I'll make it back. I'll see you soon, prawn suit. Hopefully I won't die. I probably will, if I'm being honest. I slowly continued, and the oxygen was depleting extremely fast. Honestly, I had no idea if this was going to work, because for some reason I didn't even test this out. So I was hoping that my sea glide, along with my 2 oxygen tanks, will be just enough to make it to the thermal plant. I don't know, we're gonna be close. We're really gonna be close, and everything's hostile now. We're nearing the place where the 2 sea dragons spawn. Now usually, you know, I would be fine with it, but they're extremely aggressive now, and I literally have no form of protection. Eventually, I made it to the lava zone, where I had to be very careful not to get caught by the sea dragon. Oh shit, there he is. There he is. I think he doesn't see me. Oh, I found it. I found it. Okay, I think we're actually safe. I think we're good. No, we're not! Somehow, I just barely managed to make it to the thermal plant facility, which meant I could finally replenish my oxygen. And then collecting all of the kyanite was extremely simple, which meant I can now return to my base and make the Mark 1 depth module. And so, I collected an ion cube found in the facility. Oh, look at it, it is very shy. Okay, what else is going on? And used it to open a portal to the Gun Island. But once I made it to the Gun Island, something clicked. You know the plan which I had of making the depth module for the prawn suit? Well, while I was traversing the Gun Island, I came to a brilliant realization. Wait, actually! Wait a second. Oh my god, I'm such a big brain! Now then, let me explain what just happened in my big brain. If you want to cure the coronavirus and beat the game, you have to make it into the alien containment facility located 1600 meters underwater. But I could just do the same thing I did to come from the tree to the volcano. And even more, there's another portal in the alien containment facility, so we have nothing to worry about. With that, the new plan was way simpler and easier to execute. I just needed 2 blue tablets to unlock the doors in the alien containment facility. So, I collected a blue tablet found in the thermal plant. Nice! And quickly went to my life pod where I made the second one. Boom! Blue tablet has been acquired. So now I hope I won't die. What the? What? Why? What? What? Now, once I returned to the lava zone, I had to be extremely careful because on my path to the facility, I will most probably encounter at least 1 sea dragon. This one is gonna be scuffed. Well then, let's see if we can actually survive this. Nah, let's just go. Let's just go. Okay, I managed to avoid the first 2 of the sea dragons. What? Sorry about... No, he's on top of me. What the... Why is he in the ground? Oh, and the second one's over there. Yep. Woman! I can't see anything. Oh, no, 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 no. Hello! Leave me be! Leave me be! Ah! Run! Go! Yes, he went in the wall. Come on, you got this. You got this, little man. You got this. No, it's chasing me again. Come on, you slow ass fucking... Come on, go! Come on, you're so close. You're so close. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, what you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna... Okay. To be honest, I just barely made it to the facility without losing my virginity. And so, I quickly unlocked the second door and said hello to my babushka, the Sea Emperor. Hello, woman. Hello. She will help me cure the deadly virus that has infected me with the help our children. But firstly, we have to actually hatch them. And so, I put an iron cube into the incubator of her eggs. And moments after that, she revealed the portal to the Gun Island. Damn, son, damn! I wonder what else that mouth can do, haha! With that, she telepathically gave me the recipe for the hatching of her eggs. Well, I'll be damned! She gave me the recipe for math! Honestly, I was expecting the mod made the math recipe extremely expensive, but surprisingly, it was the same as in the base game, which meant that collecting all of the materials was extremely simple for a Subnautica pro like me. And we got ghost weed. Boom! The white liquid has been made. Don't ask how I made it though. And so I traveled through the Gun portal, where I entered the Sea Emperor's aquarium. Ah yes, welcome to the prison. Woman, it is now time for me to hatch your eggs. I will put my white sticky liquid on them, haha. As you can see, the kids have started to hatch, and as soon as they said goodbye to their dying mother, they immediately started pooping out some white liquid, which will finally cure the virus. Well then, this woman is dying over here, but it is time for me to put my hands in the white, sticky liquid. Oh my god! It's going inside of me! Well then, I guess the virus is cured. With that, we completed the first major goal of the challenge, curing the virus. And now the only thing I have to do was collect all of the materials for the rocket, which was honestly quite easy, because once again the mod didn't change the recipe for the rocket, which meant I could just return to my prawn suit and use its drill arm to collect all of the materials that we will need to construct it. Titanium, nickel, lithium. If it shines, it is going into my pocket. I then used all of those materials to make the Mark 1 depth module, which I could use to return to the lava zone, where I could get the most difficult material for the rocket. This is why we're actually here, to get a ton of these iron cubes. Yeah. Well then, by this point I have already defeated all of the problems the mod has thrown at us, and all that remained was going back to my base and finally constructing the rocket. Let's go ahead and make it, shall we? And a boom! And so I slowly started constructing all of its modules and crafting all of the materials to make it. Well damn, it's absolutely humongous. And lastly, the only thing we had to do was make the Cyclops shield generator. Well then, we finally got the Cyclops so we can make one very simple thing, you know? One extremely simple thing. We had to build this ginormous thing just so we can make this. Yeah. And this is now everything. My dear viewers, across this journey, we went through extreme challenges and got scared multiple times. But with a lot of effort and time, we have now finally constructed the escape rocket.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
And it is now finally finished. But you know what? I don't think this is a good way to end off the video. We need to end it off my way. Yes! Give me the gun! Come over here, you Leviathan! Come on, face me, demon! Oh, I see him. I see the beast! Come here. Come here, you bastard! Yeah, what you gonna do now, huh? Your life is now in my hands. Oh, you like it, don't ya? Don't ya, eh? Taste the bite of my blade! Let me give you some fucking fart balls, eh? They taste so good! Taste the fart balls, yes! Oh, look at it. It's dead! Ha ha! And so, after killing the Reaper, I went to the Gun Island where I deactivated the gun. Ow, that hurts. I think we finally made it now. I think we're now finally finished. Well, with that, I think it's now time we get going.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, let's go! We did it finally! This is amazing! We finally did it. I can't explain how hard this was. This was like the hardest Subnautica challenge I've ever done.